89 is the number for Organizations Win Championships, episode 89. Dan Bernstein here with Jason Bernstein, our Odyssey 2400 sports podcast about your Chicago Bulls, as produced by Spencer Ray. So, Jason, is the hurricane bearing down on you right now?
Not quite yet. It's not terrible at the moment. I think it was supposed to be Category 2, but it just got updated to Category 1. So that's at least some good news, but some classes canceled tomorrow. I think the winds are really going to start to pick up tomorrow afternoon through Thursday night. And then after that, I think everything should be okay, all things considered. Obviously, we're taking precaution and doing what we need to do. So I don't know.
All right.
I'm just going to go with it. I got a bunch of stuff at Target yesterday.
What?
Mom told me to get a ton of snacks and non-perishable food, portable charger, Ziploc bags.
Well, you have your dry bag, right? You have your go bag?
Yeah, I do, but she still wanted me to get Ziploc bags, so I did.
Okay. Well, good luck. May you hunker down and survive.
Also, never mind. Let me just not say what I was about to say about what else I got there.
Fine. Now, before you finish that thought, we did get some non-Bulls news that I found very interesting, and I guess I'll say a little bit disappointing, and I'll be curious to know what you think. But we saw the reports that Will Perdue is not going to be a part of the new Bulls programming on the partly team-owned Chicago Sports Network. And it's going to be just Kendall Gill and an anchor to be named later. So I thought Will served an important role on that show. And I think he's at least as far as I'm concerned, as a fan, I'm gonna miss his input.
100%. And I think that show, that trio, was really, really, really high quality basketball talk, especially considering that it's a local station and it's not some national thing that's going on. I think having Goff, Gill, and Purdue do what they do best in talking basketball, but as well as enjoying themselves and having fun, I think that dynamic is going to be missed. What Will did was really important when it comes to analysis. I think Kendall was also pretty good at it because he was a former player, but I think the way that Purdue was able to slow things down a little bit, yes. I feel like it was a very fast-paced show, which as a viewer, especially, and maybe even young viewers, because all of our attention spans are going to garbage just because of TikTok and all this stuff, I think that's good. But for learning about basketball and listening to Will's input and even some suggestions, if he had any, for coaching and development, I think it is going to be missed, and it sucks. That's our guy. Love Will. But to be honest with you, I don't blame him one bit, because I don't blame him for not joining. Maybe he just loved the trio that they had, and
I don't.
Who knows how much control the Bulls are going to have over this? So
they've got all the control. They have all the control, and apparently it's going to be that they'll have occasional rotating guest hosts. I don't know if it's going to be like the Marquee Network in that regard, where there's going to be
don't
roster.
Mention Marquee Network when it comes to this stuff. That just means bad.
No, they've done a decent job, I think, cultivating a stable of experts. But I thought this show was special. I really did. And they've losing one of their producers. I am very happy. If we want to talk about the broadcast, the fact that it is going to be Adam Amin and Stacey King and Mark Brady, the critical hire for that is Mark Brady. But what I thought, but I'll get back to that. What I thought Will brought was a championship standard that no matter what else was going on, Will always made it very clear to point out the way we talk about the Bulls has to hold them to being a champion and not settling for less than that, which is hard to do, because individual games are exciting, and it's in large part what we do is we get overexcited for individual outcomes,
for clutch game wins.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But
you know what I want to do with this hand right now.
Of course I do. Yes, I know the mechanic all too well. Trust me. But it is what
is that supposed to mean?
It's what I'm saying. The mechanic. I know what you're doing. Well, I guess it could be taken.
Could be anything,
way, but that way too.
No,
I'm not. I got to own that one too. But the understanding that our Bulls basketball experience is going to change. I don't know what Jason Goff's future is going to be with them. I don't know what future he's going to be. I mean, look, we can talk about the elephant in the room here about why look, the Score still doesn't have an afternoon co-host, and there's been no announcement about what's going on with Bulls broadcast. So I don't have no inside
stuff going on in local Chicago radio and TV, huh? Holy.
Yes. A lot of stuff going on right
now. A lot of stuff is going
on. Yes, stuff indeed. And I just want the best for Jason. And obviously I want the best for Will. And I know that Lawrence and I always talked about it and said that our show is always going to be a landing place where he's certainly going to be welcome. And I would love to have him on the pod. I'm going to, when things cool down a little bit, when things settle out, I'm going to reach out to Will.
That'd be fantastic.
And have him join us to talk a little bit of Bulls ball. But I really hope that the people involved with this new venture, and man, they're running out of time. The season starts in a month.
Yeah.
We're already getting the emails. I mean, yes, it starts in New Orleans in a month. As long
as the hurricane doesn't ruin anything, but I doubt it will.
I think the Smoothie King Center will remain standing.
Yes.
I think you're probably okay.
I agree with that. Although I don't know if the Superdome is after what happened to Carolina last week. Oh my Lord.
Well, the Superdome famously, it was with Katrina. It was certainly good and bad. But
yeah,
I was just careful joking about that.
About the Panthers, because thank you very much.
That's like football White Sox. They're really bad.
They're really bad, and they gave us their entire future. Although, let's not get ahead of ourselves after that game.
I know, indeed. The Bulls have a new player. The Bulls have former Ohio State guard and
a guy you idiot. Hold on, pause for a second. You're gonna have to cut this. Wasn't that your crowd trivia question?
No.
You said where you went to college.
No, it has to do with Ohio State and the Bulls.
Never mind. Okay,
you don't have to cut it. No, it's just that's a little preview for what the crowd trivia question can be. Thank you for thinking of that, and thank you for looking out for it.
I thought you royally screwed it up, but
I've done it before. Go on. But EJ Liddell has been back and forth from G League to NBA. Was he a second round pick?
Yeah, 41st overall. I wanted the Bulls to draft him over Dalen Terry.
Did you really?
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember that, but I believe you.
We were sitting with Bob at the White Sox game when they picked Dalen Terry, and I wanted them to take EJ Liddell. I think there was a concern with his knee or something, and he did have an ACL injury.
You remember that we were with Bob?
Yeah, we talked to Steve Stone before the game, and remember? And he drove us back in his Tesla.
Oh, that's right. And Steve Stone was hanging out with us. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. That was a fun night.
That was a good night. When the White Sox were not
an actual professional.
Oh, did you see the play? My friend Max, he just said, "Dude," it was about a week ago.
Yeah.
Dude, shout out Fetty Wap. Is that Fetty Wap? About a week ago? I don't know. I don't think it's Fetty. But he said, "Huh?"
Eric Fetty Wap.
Oh God. He just said, "Dude, did you see what the white?" Oh, it's Bobby Shmurda. Thanks, Spencer. God, that's bad. I'm gonna get flamed. He said, "Did you see what the White Sox just did?" It was against the Orioles when it was already 6-0 or something on the pop fly.
Oh yeah, the pop up. It's hilarious.
Where 3 people ran into each other.
It's hilarious. Yeah, it's just. And
I started laughing so hard. I thought my face was as red as this sweatshirt, and I was about to explode. That's so funny.
One of the plays of the year. We'll get back to the Bulls in a second.
Fun, bad, or bad? Is that what you're going to say?
No, the White Sox play of the year it's either that or it's Lenine Sosa getting hit in the face with the down 2 throw to end the warm-ups. You didn't see that?
No.
Yeah, the catcher throws down. It's like, down 2. Here we go. Take it around the horn. And he throws down, and Lenny Sosa isn't looking, and it hits him in the face. Like, come on. You don't see that it ate you.
My question is, obviously they're terrible. And are they fun bad, or are they so bad that they can't even be fun bad?
No, they blew past fun bad. They went from fun bad to bad back to fun bad, and then off the cliff, and just it's like the team that will not be discussed. No, they might have killed fun bad forever.
Oy. It's like when Cartman blew a funny fuse. You ever seen that episode?
I have not, but I will.
The White Sox blew a fun bad fuse.
EJ Liddell.
Okay, sorry.
You wanted him instead of Dalen Terry. Why?
Wing shooter. He can shoot. He's a wing. Sure, I'm totally fine with them signing young guys that they think may have a chance to develop. And who knows who the two-ways are going to be this season, because I feel like they have so many at the moment.
I don't know.
It's Sanogo, it's Stewart, it's Liddell, I feel like they have a couple more in there that I'm missing that they signed. Taylor Horton Tucker, I don't know if that's a two-way or not. All this stuff. So. No,
I don't.
Kenny Lofton Jr. Like, all of these guys. I think you're only allowed to have 2 on a roster, something like that. So, who knows?
It's camp guys, and there may be guys who you are able to cut and still bring to your G League team if you want.
Right, of course, that happens all the time.
So I'm not going to get too crazy about it, because look, we know what they're going to be, we know what they're not going to be. One other thing, did you see the shot of Matas Buzelis hanging out with Shaq?
No.
Yeah, they were together.
I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, I was wondering what the deal was there, because it just seemed like an interesting pairing. He sat courtside with Shaq while attending the Indiana Fever Chicago Sky game.
Huh.
There's a picture of him. Shaq is wearing...
He's fat.
Well, it's Shaq. He's wearing like a romper of some kind and a giant necklace, and it was a
Matas chilling.
Yeah, the Sky lost 100-81, but they're sitting next to each other and they took pictures together.
Yeah,
they both did the little picture.
Sky lost 100-81 because that woman has been on a run.
Yes,
my Lord, I am so happy for her. I'm so happy that the whole Rookie of the Year debate thing is over with. I shoot 28% from 4 feet. Sorry.
Well, I don't really think it was I think Caitlin Clark's a better basketball player.
And God. Half the league in that league is a better basketball. Half the players in that entire league are better.
No, I think that's going a little too far. I think it's going a little too far.
Nope. Have you seen her field goal percentage?
Yeah, it's not great.
She can rebound, and that's it. She misses long twos and she misses layups, and can't make her free throws.
If you look at what Caitlin Clark has done after post-Olympic break, insane. Ridiculous numbers post-Olympic break.
I love Cheryl Swoops needs to stop.
I don't think there's going to be any denying Caitlin Clark's greatness when she makes she's going to be on one of the all WNBA teams, right?
Got to be first team.
First team, you think?
Okay. Oh my God. Well, she's been playing like it recently. There are some good players in that league. It's Asia Wilson, Arika Ogunbowale is good. So I'm not too sure. I will admit I don't know the league too well. I know it a lot better this year than I ever have, but she can hoop, man.
When I get this email from the Bulls, I know the season is coming, and that's why I brought it up, this idea of they're trying to put an entire network together and they've got a month, because this is the email that says Chicago Bulls tickets on sale Thursday at 10 a.m.
They post on Instagram.
So here they go. There's what they call their Sea Red home opener against Oklahoma City on October 26th.
God, are they going to get killed? I love being pessimistic.
Why?
That team could win a title. That team could win a title. And you forget that they added Hartenstein this offseason.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
They're good.
So here are the unique theme nights that they have. They're going to have Bulls Kid Nation nights. They've got Benny's birthday. And then they have their celebrating community nights. They will wear the City Edition for the first time November 23rd, and they'll wear City Edition jerseys 7 more times on Saturdays.
But we don't know what they look like yet. I'm sure at some point there will be a leak, and we'll be able to check it out. But hopefully, I'm sure they'll be better than last year's.
Yeah, you didn't like last year at all, did you?
No, the vertical, almost theater style Chicago. Yeah, it wasn't for me. My favorite one was the one from the 75th anniversary season, where the script, the all reds with the Chicago script. That's when DeMar was just shredding everybody. That's when he had that crazy game against the Lakers at home. He was wearing that jersey. I wanted a Javonte Green jersey of that so bad.
I think you have enough Javonte.
Funny story. Somebody came up to me at the boot the other day, and because I was talking to one of my friends about the Bulls, who's from Chicago.
Okay.
And one of his friends said, "Are you the Javonte Green fan?"
Oh, that's hilarious.
I know.
So somehow it's already gotten around campus that you are the Javonte Green fan?
I wouldn't necessarily say around campus, but I don't know whether I should be proud or ashamed.
Proud.
Yeah,
That's your guy. Ride with your guy.
That's my guy.
Come on.
That's my guy. Oh, so yeah. But being known as the Javonte Green guy, I don't know how well. I don't think any woman's going to be like, "Oh my God, you're the Javonte Green guy."
Where's Javonte Green guy? I want to spend the night with him. So the Bulls Cup is going to be facing Atlanta on the 22nd and November 29th. That's the Emirates NBA Cup, Atlanta and Boston. And there's going to be Windy City Bulls night. There's going to be Bet night. There's going to be White Sox night.
Ugh. White Sox.
Don't do White Sox night. That'll be bad. And then a fan appreciation game. So here are the
that single game would take them from they're going to be first in the league in attendance for the entire season until the White Sox game happens, and then they'll be last.
Let me run through the giveaways, because you used to love these when you were little, and I know you like the Blackhawks stuff. I think half of your toiletries were Blackhawks toothbrush holders and so.
Oh yeah, Brent Seabrook bobbleheads, and I had a hockey goal toothbrush stand. Yeah.
So there's a City Edition T-shirt, there's a water bottle, there's a City Edition shooting shirt, collectible and tradable pins, a Mercado bag for the Los Bulls game, and a St. Patrick's Day vest. Now, this is the new stuff. They're doing the BMO Artist Hat Series for the 7th year in a row, but they've chosen local artists to design the hats.
Yeah.
And I don't know who these local artists are, but they're Elu, Fantasia Ariel, Alyssa Lowe, EDO, Liz Flores, Ramiro Huizar, and lastly, Martellus Bennett.
No.
Yes.
It's got to be a different Martellus Bennett,
right? It's not. It says retired Chicago Bear tight end Martellus Bennett.
Oh, I want that hat.
He's going to be designing.
I hope it's a picture of. God, he said so much controversial stuff in the past. I want to see.
But he's a creative dude and clever. I've seen some
of his artwork. Dude.
He's a righteous dude. But yeah, that's exciting. A Martellus Bennett. I don't usually try to get some of the stuff. I'd probably look like an idiot in it. You wouldn't. But
no, you would look like an idiot in anything.
It's probably true. So that's the one I had circled for you. And then the Benny capsule. What is a Benny capsule? It's a collection of products inspired by Benny the Bull. At 5 games,
popcorn candy or
select fans will get exclusive items: a mini basketball, a bag, a windbreaker, and an action figure. So there's going to be all sorts of. It's a thing, and I guess you open it up, and it's just filled with Benny stuff because people love him. Cool indeed. Which leads us to the showdown. congratulate our winner from the previous episode. It didn't take long. It had been posted for like an hour and a half, and we congratulate Jeff on Twitter, Jeff Remo, who was able to figure out that the guy you said what NBA executive played in both the NBA and MLB? And Jeff got the answer being Danny Ainge. He
There
was
you
a
go.
Toronto Blue Jay, as well as being an established NBA player. So, do you want to go first with the showdown, the head-to-head, before we do the crowd question?
Sure. I'll ask my question first.
Okay.
So obviously, you can see the poster behind me is a Michael. Did I move the wrong way? No.
No, you got it.
It's Wonder Woman. No. Well,
Is that Linda Carter Wonder Woman?
Might be.
Is that your roommate has a Linda Carter?
There's a poster shot that sells.
Or is that Gal Gadot?
It's not Gal Gadot.
Oh, so maybe it is Linda Carter. Okay.
Yeah. So you can see the Jordan poster behind me, and it is an old Jordan poster, definitely 80s.
Original.
So he won his first MVP in 1987-88, that season.
Yep.
Can you name the roster?
In 87-88, the roster or the starting lineup?
Roster. There are as many as you can get.
Because they weren't that good.
No.
They had John Paxson. They had Charles Oakley.
They did have Charles Oakley. That's two.
This is the
Michael
era.
Jordan is a given, so
this was some era of some bad big men that they had. Mm-hmm. Was Ed Neely on that team?
Was Ed Neely on this team? No, he was not.
Are you sure?
I have the roster in front of me on Basketball Reference.
What about Earl Curitan?
Nope. 88.
88. Yeah, he won the MVP. So I was this is my first year of college. It's into my second year of college. This was kind of like a transitional weird time. Was Granville Waiters there?
Who?
Granville
Waiters? Yes.
Or as Terry called him Granville Waivers, and he got all mad at him. And there's an Ohio State guy, by the way, Granville Waivers. OSU, he rocked the horseshoe. So Charles Oakley was there. Was Orlando Woolridge still there?
Orlando Woolridge was not.
Quentin Daly?
No. They had 1, 2, 3 rookies this season.
3 rookies in 88. Were any of them any good?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Was Stacy there?
No. Better. 2 of them were at least.
Pippen,
rookie
and Grant, because Grant was in the same class.
There you go.
Pippen and Grant. They were rookies in that year. Okay.
Yeah. So you got 6 right now. The other one only played 1 season in the NBA, played for the Bulls. Okay, I shouldn't count the Bulls for this guy. He only played 2 games with them, then went to the Knicks and Warriors and averaged 5 points a game. I won't count that. It's Tony White from Tennessee.
Oh, God. Tony White, CBA guy. Bad.
Yeah. So
give me the initials of the others.
All right. There are 3 big men that you still haven't gotten. 3 5s.
Okay. Give me the initials.
DC.
It's not Earl Curitan?
No. DC.
Oh, DC.
Yeah. AG.
Not Dennis Collier.
No.
Wait, DC. AC, not a
AG.
Oh, I know who that is. Was Sidney Green there?
Sidney Green? Nope.
And Mike Brown was gone.
Mike Brown. That's one
Mike Brown was there.
Mm-hmm.
George Washington?
Yes.
Woo! Mike Brown, the rebound. God, what a weird team.
Yeah.
DC. Corzine. Dave Corzine.
Mm-hmm.
Who else? You said an A.
AG.
AG. Was he? I don't know.
Artis Gilmore.
No, he wasn't.
Yep. Last
Oh,
season.
he came back. That was Rigger Artis. That's when he was done, and they brought him back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he didn't play much, did he?
No, he played 24 games.
Yeah, he did.
But it's a big name.
Obviously, yes. But
that was
unfortunate.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Was Mitchell Wiggins there?
Mitchell Wiggins was not. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 guys left.
You said there's one more rookie?
I said that was Tony White, so no.
All right, okay, no. Yeah, I don't know.
All right, Brad Sellers.
Okay.
Rory Sparrow. I will mispronounce his name. Sedale Threet?
Sedale Threet. Yeah, Threet.
Okay. Elston Turner.
E.T.
And Sam Vincent.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Really, because that is a very transitional period.
What a weird, that's a weird year.
I knew that would be tough.
That is tough. That's a really weird year. Okay. Mm-hmm. Now for you. Right. I mentioned Benny the Bull before, right?
Oh God. Yeah.
What is historically notable about Benny the Bull?
What kind of question is this? Is this a yes, no, 20 questions type?
There's a very specific reason Benny the Bull is historic.
In the 4 major sports.
First ever NBA mascot.
That was really easy.
Sorry. The Bulls started in 1966, and Benny the Bull is my age. Same age as I am and as Sesame Street, because he was born in 1969. His costume has changed, but Benny has always been Benny. Do you know who Benny was named after? Longtime Chicago. I used to be on the Sports Writers on TV. He was a writer and an old Bulls PR guy, Ben Bentley. Bentley was the inspiration for the name of Benny the Bull. Okay, so now the crowd question. We mentioned EJ Liddell from OSU. Can you name the 2 Chicago Bulls players drafted in the first round out of Ohio State?
Oof.
There are 2.
I want to do this. I'll try.
No. There are 2, and they're both top 10 picks. But only 2 have been taken by the Bulls. Now, there's a trick here, because somebody is going to stand up and scream, Paul Houston in 1947.
Was he a draft day trade?
They weren't the Bulls yet. They were the Chicago Stags. Like I say, the Bulls didn't exist till 66. The Chicago Stags did draft Paul Houston first in 47. But give me, and send it to a hashtag OWC Showdown at Dan_Bernstein or at your
Jason.Bernstein_ on Instagram.
Jason.Bernstein_ on Instagram. And we will shout you out if you can name those 2 former Buckeyes drafted in the first round by the Bulls. And that is going to do it for episode 89. Like, subscribe, rate, review, do everything that you do. And Jason, please stay dry, stay safe in the hurricane, and whatever mom tells you to buy, go buy it.